time to start another stream. Speed is not here today, so I can't introduce him, but we have our guest, Ike the Killer.
The special guest is always here, don't worry. Hello, everybody.
Indeed. And today we have Meloetta, a Pokemon I have not really been familiarized, but I have fallen in love.
The typing does look tempting. Definitely for a Gen 1.
It's got the best two offensive typings in Gen 1. Like, you could argue, between normal, psychic, and ghost, but I think ghost is more of a defensive typing than an offensive typing. I think these two are the most offensive typings.
Like stab, body slam, it's always good to have, no matter what Pokemon you are.
Really, we only have one weakness, and its name is Zubat.
It's bug, which nobody uses, and we're psychic to kill it, so it's not like it's a real thing.
But it is our one and only weakness is Zubat, because there's nothing else that uses a bug move in the whole game.
I think this Pokemon should be pretty good.
Like, when most people point out that there's not really any ground moves, there are 3 Pokemon that use ground moves. Yeah. And there's no, rock moves, but there are, in fact, 3 Pokemon who use rock moves. All of them happen to be on the Exploding Hikers team.
The Q and a Marowak.
That's besides the point.
The Q online is there to make our life miserable if we're weak to ground. But other than that,
right,
we're fine.
But today we have a Pokemon that I think I can only say, as far as like moves are concerned, it only it rivals that of Mew and Mewtwo.
We get
it gets
basically everything.
It gets all of the moves basically except for Swords Dance.
We pretty much get all we need. This Pokemon is definitely not gonna be, oh, I wish I had this move. No, you have everything. Really.
The only thing holding it back is actually its starting moveset.
The start.
You know what I really like? This is a Gen 5 Pokemon, which, as I've mentioned, already doesn't exist. But what is hilarious is after 5 generations of Pokemon has still not understood that you put stronger moves after the weaker moves.
Yeah.
Level 6, we get a downgrade of Quick Attack. And that's not a change. That is just that's normal.
That's how it goes. Basically, because this Pokemon is kind of special because it can swap between being physical and special if you change forms. So it has to learn everything for both sides, even though it's actually more of a special attacker, but it can definitely go physical and gets a huge attack and speed boost if you go physical and change forms. It becomes normal fighting with a signature move.
Out of curiosity, would you be for or against in the future Hone Claws being Swords Dance? Because I'm seeing TMO1.
Yeah.
Hone Claws.
I guess it technically would work because we cannot put, it should be sharpened. If I get the move via level up, maybe it should be sharpened. But if it's a TM, maybe Swords Dance could do the trick. But I think Swords Dance is too OP in Gen 1. I don't know. But it definitely should get sharpened in a way.
It's really hard. That's why I didn't put it. I didn't even think to bring it up, honestly. But now that I pointed out, there really isn't a lot of opportunities to give Swords Dance unless it just gets it.
Yeah.
It is very nice of Game Freak, though, to bring Swords Dance in every single generation of the game, so Swords Dance at least gets used.
Yeah, becomes far more distributed in later generations. They kind of did the same with Nasty Plot. Like, for example, a lot of Pokemon get Nasty Plot, but it used to be a TM. Now a lot of them get them via egg or something, so you basically get Amnesia in Gen 1, which also boosts a lot of Pokemon if they get Amnesia. Like I didn't even expect Sandslash to get Amnesia in Gen 7. The other week was crazy, going Amnesia with a Sandslash.
Oh, what's great is when you backport grass types, and it's like, oh, I didn't even know this Pokemon got Swords Dance, because grass types apparently they're just well-known. They're well-known Swords Dance users.
Forgetting Swords Dance. Most of them, Kartana is crazy, for example, with Swords Dance. 181 base attack already. One Swords Dance, you one-shot everything. And fastest.
All right. Okay. Oh my god, that is quite a gif.
Anytime you want, in my end. I guess I need to do the countdown. You don't do that, I think.
Hold on. I have to restart.
Okay.
I made sure to restart the game in order to get the color palette.
I didn't change it.
That's all right. I didn't really change it very much from Pidgeotto. It
And I'd be
actually has
super
like the
blue.
same colors as Pidgeotto. Yellow.
Blue.
Yellow is the hair, which is Pidgeotto's like feathers, and like brown is like
Yeah.
her like dress, which is just Pidgeotto's other feathers. So it's almost the same as Pidgeotto. All right, I'm now ready.
Okay. I do the countdown then.
Yep.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. I remember when they reintroduced this Pokemon in the latest game. It was a DLC month. It took them like a week to find out how were you supposed to unlock it because it was so hidden. Like they have no idea how to get it. And it was something like you need to put some music in some place of the game, and she appears on the wild. It was like so weird. Definitely one of those you need to use the internet to find out how to get this Pokemon, basically.
Oh, you want to speak about the internet? Remember the days before the internet in which Pokemon like the Reggies were literally like basically impossible to get unless you actually bought the physical guide?
The manual or the physical guide.
Like you were the man if you actually had the guide because you were unable, like just straight unable to get the Reggies.
I think I only got the one that was stand here for 1 minute without doing nothing because I just left the console there and I was what? And the door opened. I think that was Reggie Eyes. I was like that.
Yeah,
I accidentally got it.
I never got that, but I do remember in the playground, like 4th or 5th grade, one person brought their guidebook, and like we all performed the Reggie Ice one, I think it was, all at the same time. It's kind of like, you know, the modern day,
Yeah.
like, oh, what's it? Like when a whole bunch of Pokemon show up all at once.
The hordes.
Yeah, it's like a horde, but we spawned a whole bunch of Reggie Ices, except it was across a whole bunch of games.
The sad thing is, this is a mythical Pokemon, so like this is supposed to be like the equivalent of Mew, but they started touching the numbers.
I don't care about mythical versus
Yeah, it's the same thing.
The reason why I don't care is they had a reason. Oh, hello, Arca Roblox, welcome to the stream. They had a differentiating factor between mythical and legendary, and decided no. We're gonna do our own thing.
They're gonna
We're
be the
just gonna
exact
make
same
it up.
thing, yeah.
The difference between mythical and legendary was mythical had high stats and medium slow level up group, aka Mew and Celebi. But then they're like, no,
we're gonna change
we need to
this.
add it to slow level up group. They're too strong.
I mean, funnily enough, the first time they did that, you could actually just start the game with a Jirachi. I think it's the fastest mythical Pokemon you can get in the game right at the beginning of the game, but you need to have the Colosseum game and the CD that basically gave you that Jirachi. Otherwise, you cannot get the Pokemon. It's just funny. Oh, I should have.
Crap, I just cheated. My run is over. I accidentally used a potion in battle against a Metapod. Whatever shall I do?
No, I disqualify.
Oh no, run invalidated, guys.
I disqualify you from this race and all other coming races. Good cheater.
Yep. I see what you did there to get to Brock a little bit faster than me. You did the optional rival, and I did not. I will definitely consider that. I didn't even think our Pokemon would be strong enough with a 77 attack stat. But you realize that Swift ignores accuracy checks, so it didn't even matter if you got hit by Sand Attack, and now I'm just now realizing that.
Because I remember that used to be the problem why I didn't want to do the early rival fight many times, because it's like he's gonna kill me. But like, no, if I had Swift, it wasn't really that easy of a fight. I mean, you can lose, but I guess it's because the stupid PG crit me twice. But it's definitely fine, I think. I don't know, I guess really, if you get ironically wild luck encounters, you can do this faster. Maybe the rival isn't needed, but I don't know. I'm just glad to not suffer that much versus a stupid Brock after the Mew race. Oh, I don't want a stupid Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff is bad.
My goal is so my goal for pretty much all of the backports has been to have an easy Brock
Yeah.
ever since our very third backport.
It's very annoying.
Ever since we did Rayquaza, and Rayquaza was like, "Oh, you actually have to train for Brock." Yeah, this isn't fun. And it's automatically gonna screw it up on the leaderboard.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, I will generally try and pick an egg move that will
Yeah,
do the best
helps.
against Brock.
That helps in some way. Because the thing is, the Brock split is always so annoying because you don't have any options to do. Like, if someone struggles against Blaine or something, you can use rare candies, you can do more training, you can AI your way through. I don't know. There are options. But for Brock, you're pretty much screwed. You have nothing. Like, you need to waste time training here. There are no trainers. It has to be wild Pokemon. Takes ages. It's just not fun on it. So if we are backporting something, I think it's fine. Because in backports, we kind of want to have some fun. So if anything, maybe like this, like it needs a little bit training because this thing didn't need much training either. Confusion, if Confusion was level 15 or something, it would have been horrible, for example, but level 11
sometimes
is
you don't get a choice. Like when we were doing the Latios.
Yeah,
they're legendary. There is no egg move.
Yeah,
you can't just decide to do that.
There was nothing we could do in that case. Oh no, no Paras. There is a Scott overlay to save me.
No. Illegal.
All the time I gain from Brock is gonna be lost in the sand.
If it makes you feel any better, I wasted a lot of time training on like metapods and whatnot. Hey Josh, welcome back. Welcome back. Glad to see you made it back. Today we're playing a Pokemon that's not native to Generation 1. I know you caught me back on the Pidgeotto stream, I believe it was. So, yeah, we basically we just added this Pokemon to the game the way the game creators did.
My goodness, what's the encounter rate for Sanrio? It's not appearing.
30%.
30%, Maya.
30%. I know. It's unbelievable, but 30%.
My ass. I've been like already. Oh, it came now, and I'm afraid
I've had as high as 11 encounters before, but I don't think I've gone past 11. If it makes you feel any better, I also did not get a Paris. So now I'm on the Sandshrew train.
The hateful thing is I did like 20 encounters, then it came out, I caught it, and then immediately another one came out, and it was like, screw you. I was suffering so much for this. Andrew took all the time.
20, you say?
A lot. I mean, not 20, but a
4 in counting.
Not 20, but a lot, actually. A lot. Really, a lot.
We do not learn Bubble Beam, if that helps.
Oh.
Hey, Josh. I already said hi once. Okay, well, now I'm at 7 encounters. Now this is feeling really bad.
Okay, so we got the same bad luck at least. I don't feel bad. Because
officially 8 encounters.
It really took me a lot of encounters as well, so I'm fine then. Okay. The game didn't hate me as much then. It's hating us the same.
I did catch it first try, if that makes me feel any better.
I had to use the Great Ball.
Yeah, I go with the Great Ball too. It's a 50% chance.
Oh, it's 50. That's actually quite high. I thought it would be like 40 or something.
No, it's 50. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's fine.
This was really interesting. So I confusioned the Pidgeotto, and then I'm like, oh no, I've been double sand attacked. I'm like, wait, I have Swift.
I have Swift.
Screw sand attack.
Yeah. I'm glad neither one of us picked Mega Punch.
Hey John, welcome to the stream. I may not have been on your voice chat for your stream earlier today, but I did have the stream up the whole entire time, so hopefully that helped your like watch time and if anybody showed up.
Need to help each other. Oh, did I heal? I think I did heal. So if not, the escape rope is gonna destroy this run. But I think I did.
Oh my god. I want to say I healed just by the amount of PP that I have.
Yeah. Nah, I definitely had to heal. I definitely. If not,
oh, look at Speed, the guy who can't figure out what time movies end. That's all right.
High,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You're good. You're good.
high speed. We went to the
I do it
cinema.
all the time. I've missed like what 4 of these streams.
Oh no. Okay, thank
No, John, I saw your stream ended midstream. I'm like, oh no, did he disconnect? And then I saw you actually manually ended it.
That was absolutely unexpected, but I'm happy for me.
What was unexpected?
Misty no damage.
Misty, no damage.
Misty
Wow.
no damage. That was absolutely unexpected, but it just happened. I can't complain.
Oh, that's all right. Speed. I guess I forgot that. No biggie.
Why does this Pokemon can dig? You seek dicks in your heart. I don't think I should. Oh boy.
Are you actually gonna teach Body Slam?
Yeah. I mean,
I'm actually considering passing up on Body Slam just because we're not a physical attacker, and I can get all my special moves like immediately.
I think it's fine. Have it. Sí, Robles,
Oh,
Tomás.
actually, what level do I get? I get Psybeam at 31. Okay.
Ooh, 31. That's much later than I expected.
Well, I didn't want to manually pick up Psychic, so I just wanted to make sure that I was aware of when I was gonna get Psybeam.
Hmm.
Really, 2 encounters in the grass before Pidgey Lady? Oh, does she have a name?
The PG lady. I mean, in the remake, probably. In this one, I think they call her Sandy because of the sand attacks. I think she's called Sandy.
Yeah. She is the literal worst if you have a Pokemon that uses Mega Punch.
You cannot one-shot the Pidgeys. She can become quite annoying.
It's not even the Pidgeys. Sometimes you just miss the Mega Punch, and then she punishes you.
Then she uses one sand attack and everything goes out of control. Basically.
I just want you to know that if you talk to SSN Ticket Guy, but not on his side, like talk to him directly, he does not look at your ticket.
He doesn't look at you. He hates you. Like, I'm not even gonna watch. Like, this is not a race. I actually have to save just in case bad things happen.
Oh, right. Speed also mentioned that Sand Attack Lady, all of her Pidgeys have 41 HP. So if you have Dragon Rage, it sucks. Or Sonic Boom.
Oh, surviving with 1 HP. That's...
Yeah. Yep. I believe both Voltorb and... no, just Voltorb. Doesn't get an electric move via level up. So you have to knock her out with Sonic Boom. Because Tackle just doesn't do enough.
I actually think I screwed it up. I don't know, I'm fine. I think you need to teach first dig to the Sandry, then cut if you want cut in the first slot. I totally thought it was the opposite. No, it's like that. I wonder why when I put the name in the Pokebite, for some reason the space bar got replaced by a question mark. I don't know why. It's so funny. Like, there's nothing I can do, and it's just funny. Seeing the name being La Juani.
Interesting.
La Juani, like question mark? Is she supposed to be La Juani or not? Oh god, the blue filter in the tunnel is kinda kinda dangerous. I used to play as a kid.
Yes, game night is 10 p.m. tonight.
We also get a change time here later, but it didn't affect this one. Because it's like, whenever here it's 2 a.m., it will be 3 a.m., so I lose 1 hour. But it's fine. It didn't affect for this. I have some Discord thing then, but
That's okay, John. Everybody is fastly late to game night. I don't know why. Everybody knows the time all week, and yet everybody is always late except for
Everybody's
Speed and me.
the usual. Ah,
I just abandoned learning drill peck. I'm crazy.
no, I wanted it. I mean, I don't need Swift anymore. I hope. I hope I don't need Swift anymore. But I did. I did put it.
Hey, Boss KO. Like, it's absolutely insane how far you are.
The rock split thingy.
Yeah, the whole Brock split thing has just. Well, you've also gained time since the Brock split. I've definitely seen that. I actually think Zealous Pawn will probably give you a run for your money if he joins enough of these. Just based on the habits that he's done, that I've seen him do, it's like, well, if he's going to be that hardcore on every single run,
Yeah, it's very,
you might actually beat him. I mean, he might actually beat you.
it's pretty good. He's pretty good, and he takes this thing very competitive as well. I believe. I think like I am usually the most chill guy in this kind of things.
Oh, I would like to say that I'm
Yeah, you're also very
the
chill.
most chill
Yeah, you're also very
in the overworld.
in
At
the
least.
in the entire world. I'm the chillest person you ever know.
No, the overworld.
Hi, the overworld. Okay, that was my mistake. Then I should have.
Oh my God, Ice Beam Lady, quit dodging me.
I hate that she's the only NPC that can actually move backwards while looking at you. Like she's a freaking ninja.
No, I literally was just following her like, some more, sir. I'd like some more.
Can I have some more, please?
Exactly. I was just following her, and she's like, it's like, no, I've got nothing for you today.
No, you cannot have this thing. It's mine.
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get Psybeam before getting to the
Yeah.
Ghastlies.
Wait. A bit slow level up group. We definitely won't make it in time. It's just so funny that you get like all the OP TMs in the middle of the game.
Oh no. I still have a full bag. I forgot to sell.
Oh,
Well, that's
and
unfortunate.
still the weird guy that doesn't buy super repels.
You're the guy who doesn't buy the super repels. Where do you buy them, by the
I
way?
buy them in Lavender now after the tower.
Okay. I could do that.
It's
It's not that far away after
No.
Mr. Fuji gives me the.
Yeah, it's exactly there.
Okay.
This is weird, I suppose. Oh. That usually didn't happen. I wonder if this is gonna screw me up in any way.
Oh, do you not have enough money? Interesting. I wonder what caused that.
The vitamins. And not having.
Oh,
and
I bought.
yeah.
Oh, that's my problem. I bought 2 calciums. I didn't sell anything. I would have been able to afford a third if I had sold.
Like that.
Actually been quite a while since I played. I've actually have played a few times this week, playing some Nuzlocks, but unfortunately the Nuzlocks are extremely casual.
Baby.
I shit you not, I did a poison Nuzlocke and I like kid you not, like all my Pokemon died. It just doesn't matter because I have Gengar and like I got both the Nidos, like it just doesn't matter if everything dies because like, are you really gonna lose with a Gengar on your team?
Oh yeah, this will definitely maybe screw up. I think I only need 6 super repels, but I think you usually have to buy more. I think 5 more.
I cut the wrong trees again. I cut the first correct tree and then I cut the wrong second tree.
The wrong tree.
I don't know why I'm so hardwired to pick the wrong trees.
So you're supposed to not cut any trees, actually.
It's crazy to think that since the Parasect race, the correct trees to be cutting went from no trees to the right trees. Now it's the left trees.
That actually the other day
You would
said,
think
yeah.
you would have thought that everyone would have figured out the correct trees after the first run.
No. Never a consensus. Now they started saying like it's better to get no trees and just go all the way.
No trees is definitely not the right answer.
They say you were fast, you didn't need any trees, and I was like, okay, I guess I can kind of do it, but I still don't think it's that good. Like I think it's better. Oh my god, I was not expecting that. Okay, thank God you're dumb. That could have ended bad.
Really? I can't believe how much defense Hypno apparently has.
Yeah, well. Oh wait, wait, what? I have what? I suddenly have 16 super repels. What the heck did happen? Okay, that may explain why I didn't
I
have
just
any
looked at your
money.
I just looked at your overlay and you have 15.
Yeah, what the hell? When
It's
did I
still
get
too many,
when,
but
when did I get so many? I probably bought them twice then, and I didn't realize I bought them once. That's
oh
the
my
only-
god!
that's
I
the only
just
explanation.
survived with 7 HP remaining on self-destruct.
Oh, Koga.
Yeah.
The whizzing crit me. And I was like poisoned and very HP as well. Oh, I picked the wrong thing.
Well, let's see. I could get 57. Jeez. I'm gonna need to remember to pick Psychic up at some point. Crap. Well, that was a mistake.
Feels wrong to do what I just did. But it must be done. I tossed the earthquake TM, but it's like it feels so wrong.
I agree. That does seem wrong.
That just feels wrong.
I don't
Like,
think you should have done that.
This is
That
not
may have helped you.
this is not something you're supposed to do in a Gen 1 game. You're not supposed to toss earthquake.
Makes more sense when you can't learn it.
Yeah, but still, it just feels wrong to toss it. Like at that point, just don't pick it up, but tossing it.
Yep,
Just
yep.
feels-
Oh, bro, I did a run recently where I accidentally picked up a sword stance and I tossed sword stance.
Yeah, like it just feels wrong.
I see your sword stance and raise you the trash.
This just feels wrong somehow.
Oh, that was close. Oh, I almost accidentally taught over Psybeam with Tri Attack. Crap, I just now realized I forgot to do Erica.
Erica needs to be done. Yeah, I don't know. It has to be that. I bought Super Repels twice. There's no way I got all of this. I had to buy them twice. That's why I didn't have any money. Because it was so weird because that thing never happened to me. So I probably did that thing. I bought twice. Oh, what are you supposed to?
Have you even had a close call yet?
No, the Koga thing, I believe. Like I survived with
Yeah,
little
Koga's the only
HP.
close call I had.
Yeah, because it crit me with a
Otherwise,
sludge.
it's just otherwise nothing's been even close.
Nothing really scares this, I believe. I guess.
It's as if, I mean, I know I already mentioned this at the very beginning, but it's as if you given Alakazam defense.
Yeah.
This is what it would look like. What if Alakazam didn't die to like one sludge?
Then I do one physical hit, basically.
2 mucks? That's nuts.
Counter. Here I thought you used rare candies or something. I'm always the guy who saves them all for last. Like, I don't care which Pokemon are you. You're gonna be using the candies at the latest. As late as possible.
I don't know where I'm gonna use them, honestly. I want to say it Lorelei, but I could be convinced to save them. I could be convinced to just straight up not using the candies
No,
and then figuring out if I even need them at all.
Not using them ever. They are wrong.
Well, like this would give me an advantage in run 2, knowing if I can just skip all the
Yeah.
candies or not.
You can skip some, I guess. I don't really like doing that either, but keeping rare candies is something that feels wrong, but sometimes you actually need to do it in order to get like a better time because they don't impact in the end, but I don't know. It always feels wrong to me do that.
Okay, I just had a close call with Blaine. That was a little interesting. Did not think that was going to happen.
They don't die to one psychic.
Oh, right. Psychic type versus Alakazam. Yep. Yep. If I had Body Slam, that would have made a difference. Okay, we're getting Body Slam next run. Literally just for Sabrina. Swift was let's just say it was a lot closer to an equal Swift did as much damage as she was recovering, and that was not fun. Basically, it just went down to when am I gonna get a crit?
Not that good. Typical moment. The candies. I have to use an hour. You're supposed to use the bike. No, I'm not.
It's personal preference.
Bike is. Not sure if that was the right choice or not. As well. Oh. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Oh no.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I just used Thunderbolt on a Rhyhorn.
They have lightning rod. No, aim for the horn. You're not a Pikachu.
Exactly. The horn. It's the sweet spot. Everyone knows that. Ash taught me this. Just like Ash told me to aim for the sprinklers.
Always. The convenient sprinklers inside the gym. It's just like Yu-Gi-Oh! When in the first season they just made up everything. Like cards could do whatever they could do whatever they needed them to do.
Bro, you want to talk about made up everything? I just rewatched the first season. Like, well, I'm actually on season 4 right now, but I just rewatched the first season like the last 2 weeks, and like I tried to understand the first season, and like I really, really tried to understand. And they even said, "Oh, it's a 20% field bonus," and I'm like,
Yeah,
"Okay, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna pull out a
the
calculator, and I'm
field
gonna start
bonus.
figuring out this 20%." And it never.
No,
It only added up to 20% when the plot conveniently wanted it to be
when
20%.
when they say it had to be 20%.
I think the reason why is like some field bonuses were like 70
Stronger.
30 and some of them were like 50 50, like, but they didn't always tell you like if it was like 70% forest 30% wasteland, they never like told you flat out all of the time.
I want to believe something was also lost in the translation or something there.
maybe
I also
maybe
want
you
to
know, like the
believe,
over
yeah,
9,000 thing.
because 4Kids was not really famous for doing things well, so I don't know. It could
Oh,
have been.
you know what really I find hilarious. It's like all the time. I'm like, while I was watching Yu-Gi-Oh season, well,
Oh.
honestly, all of the seasons, even in season 4, they still fuck up. Uh, if you look at the dual disc will always have the wrong card on it, or it'll be in the wrong
In
position.
the wrong position, yeah. I think I figured.
Like I shit you not, like almost like 80% of the time, even if it is the right card, it's in the wrong position, or apparently it's a card that died like a
Yeah,
turn or two
yeah, that they
ago.
use already.
Yeah, and
Oh,
they just like, oh, we must have coded this, you know, after you know, the like the lines were written or something, or like you
yeah.
know,
Like this was something they didn't. That was decided after the animation was
but the
already
dual
done.
disc is just always wrong. It's just like always wrong. You don't you. It's actually hilarious. I also really like looking at the hands and being like, oh, I actually know what all of you. Oh my god, I just Gen 1 missed on Ice Beam. That's
Nice.
crazy. Oh man, yeah, it's very fun. It's very very fun. You like spot the mistakes in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, 31, 37.
Nice, nice. I am not too far behind.
My bottle almost fell out. Stupid
I almost lost
Sandrew.
Agatha though.
Yeah,
Luckily, she decided to start using some Dream Eaters instead of Nightshades. Really helped.
Nightshade left me like 5 HP, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot that thing can hit me in this game. I'm super immune to Ghost. I'm both normal and psychic. I should be super immune to Ghost, but no.
And she's like, Dream Eater, Dream Eater. I know it's never failed me before.
Nightshade
Screw
still
Nightshade, the better move.
works. Nightshade still works.
Oops.
I really hate
Oh,
that I had to use rare candies, and it was literally like 100 100 XP to level up naturally after Lance, and I was like, no. My plan to use rare candies didn't work.
I actually used them before Rival 6.
Yeah, I think it's probably one of these Pokemon that you need to use them before just to make those battles a little faster, and like it won't change afterwards.
Swift was definitely one of the biggest mistakes of the run. It's certainly held me back.
Yeah, I think
I don't know if the rare candies mattered. I bet you some of them don't matter, but I don't know how many
yeah, I don't-
do. I don't know how many help.
exactly when do they matter and when.
All right, I got 33-13.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm genuinely curious. This actually, this run felt perfect. Like perfect. I had two scares like the whole entire run. Everything else was just like high. All right,
I think that
33-13. Let's see.
like at
This
some
would put
point I
us.
use the rare candies before.
This will put us at 17th. Oh, right. The
Oh,
Brock split. Yep, that makes
the rock
sense.
split. So you're telling me I
I
need
was
to
like,
go
this
with
run was
Swift?
perfect. Are you telling me my overworlding's so bad that I beat myself 17 times? No. It was the Brock split. You could tell it's the Brock split because of the game time. The game time is 212.
Yeah.
And if you take a look at the list here, The Pokemon that it is around are Pokemon at 209, 213, 217,
Hmm.
and 211. Unfortunately, in order to get past, like, get into the Alolan Sandslash range,
Yeah,
I think that's a good Brock split.
you need to be like almost minimum battles, or at least not losing time in the Brock split, I suppose. It's kind of a shame. Like, I really want this Pokemon to be like 30 something. I think it can be done. Like, if this was like one of those Scott races, we probably would make it happen eventually. I really love
Mm,
it. No.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you want to do it like that, that's insanity what you guys were doing. This is for fun. You just play 2 runs and it whatever happens happens. Oh, do you want to speak about Zealous Pawn again? He he skipped so many centers. He
Yeah.
went in battles with not full HP so many times. If he just was like better at playing at instant speed, he would have did so good that
It
Alolan
got him.
Sandslash.
It got him very out of the way. Same thing with digging and picking the Lapras and stuff like that. It usually happens. He will eventually
Man,
get
imagine if he did.
very good here.
I'd love to see how he would do with a real mediocre Pokemon like Tyranitar or Salamence.
I like that Pokemon. They are much more fun to play than good Pokemon.
The ones who are just like, you're really, really good, but you're just not good enough in Gen 1.
Thing is, the thing is, the upcoming Pokemon, at least that I'm gonna suggest, shouldn't be bad at all. I haven't actually checked because I don't want to check until it's already the time for me to tell you. But I think they're gonna be good. Like,
What time did you finish with?
31, 37.
Okay, so that was more than just the Brock split. So I think you were approximately 30 seconds ahead of me at Brock. So that means you were better overworlding me by a whole entire minute.
The Brock was 1 minute. That's a lot.
No. 30 seconds at
Ah,
Brock. And
okay,
then
30
over the
seconds.
whole
Yeah,
entire
okay.
course of the run, you just expanded the lead even further by a whole minute.
Like getting more stuff. Could be.
No, just by being better at overworlding and bagging. Maybe not bagging. I'm pretty good at bagging, but overworlding.
My super
Actually, now that I
repels.
think about it, after watching people do the Mew thing, actually, maybe I'm just not that good at bagging because I'm real old school about going to the item and
Nah.
moving it rather than.
But people there were being like I mean, it's the usual thing that when you are comparing yourself to like the 3 freaks of the top, like do everything perfect, you feel you're horrible and you cannot do anything. Like
Yeah. I
it's
mean,
yeah,
it's like if you're a sports star,
yeah,
you're the best player on your own team. But when you compare yourself to the best players in the
yeah.
entire league, you're never going to add up, which
Oh
is
my
fine.
god. Because I always tell that to Scott, because Scott is always like, oh no, I'm super bad and whatever. And it's like, Scott, my dude, you are like there are like, I don't know, how many subscribers do you have? 40,000, I don't know, but like you are on the top 10 of this list. Like there's only like 8, 9 per people that can compete with you. Everyone else is far
Yeah,
lower
I
than
mean,
you. So don't
I
feel
only
yourself
submitted
bad. Yeah.
I only finished Mew 3 times, and I managed to get 36 something, which some
Yeah.
people were like, "Oh, this is the best time I could possibly do." I spent hours and hours and days, and I got 38.
Yeah. I mean, it's just people really beat themselves a lot over this.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like, yeah, I mean, we're all very good, but you don't have to be the best. You don't have to be the best of the best, even though you really, really want to.
So, things good. He's always improving, and I think we also help people each other. Like stop doing things that they tend to do. I love when they open that coaching channel in the Mew race, and some people were actually like checking replays from others and helping them. It's just kind of a shame that I couldn't help many people because I was like so focused on the stupid race that I didn't have time to check people. But I would love to do that, for example. That's why I always upload my videos as well, so that people can check them. Oh boy.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, almost ready for the next one.
Yeah. Do I do the countdown?
All right. So hold on. I'm just trying to think if there's
Okay.
any changes I want to make other than just doing Rival 1A. If I lose Rival 1A, I'm starting over. I don't
Yeah,
care.
yeah, I think that's fine. We can definitely put that.
So Rival 1A and Body Slam. These are the only changes I can think of.
Slam. I don't know if I should actually do
Did
a
you
little
ever
more
did you ever
trading.
grab early Psychic?
Yeah, but it really doesn't change much because I'm sure Confusion does one shot the Ghastlies, right? I assume.
It did. Yes, it did.
Yeah, so it really doesn't change anything then. I just pick it up because I was like, okay,
Because
I want to pick this
I
thing.
used Psybeam on Koga, and it was one shot coughings, but two shot the other two.
Yeah, it's the same with Psychic, so don't worry, it's gonna be the exact same thing. Unless you crit.
Yeah, and like the time I picked up Psychic was after Sylph Giovanni, because I was
Yeah.
just digging out, and I'm like, well, it's right on the way. I might as well pick it up.
Hmm.
Without, I don't know if I should pick it up earlier than that or not.
I think maybe the only thing I could change would be either doing a little more training or the rare candies before some other
Oh,
plays, something like that.
Did you pick up what vitamins did you get?
I only pick calciums because I figured
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
picked
need.
calciums too.
Yeah,
I
because
actually think I'm gonna switch to protein just because
hmm.
of how bad Swift was.
Oh yeah,
Like Swift, like obviously I'm upgrading to Body Slam, which is gonna be better than Swift, but I
yeah,
still think you're probably not
yeah.
one-shotting
No,
the psychic Pokemon matchups
no, because you don't have that much attack. 77 is not
or
that good.
Jinx. Like I don't
And
know, maybe protein might help. I don't know.
the
I don't think it really helps with the extra calcium though. Like
yeah, I don't know if they help either. This is like one of those cases where yeah, proteins never help until they do. I think only the Carvos is always the one you know if it helps or not because it lets you outspeed, which is always like super easy to identify. But
yep.
every other protein, we never know if they do anything or not. We want to believe they do
It,
something, but we don't know.
you it's always funny when you do a run where your Pokemon has between the speed of 40 and 65. Because if
Right
your
there.
Pokemon has 40 and 65, you actually have to pay attention to your speed the entire
You
run. It
need to
doesn't really matter
check.
which XP group you're in,
Yeah.
because 40 and 65 is just like, well, I can
They're,
do this amount of
mm,
training and I can outspeed Sabrina. I can
they're in
do
the
this amount
middle.
of training and I can outspeed Rival 6. I can do this amount of training and I can do one badge boost and I will be able to outspeed this. It's like you're
They're in the middle.
those
Yeah.
are always the most creative runs.
Hmm. They're in the middle. Like, I think I might do a little bit more training or use candies in a different place. I don't know. I think this is a
I
very
think
good
I'm
Pokemon, but
Yeah, I'm just gonna
hmm,
do it at Rival 6 like I did last time. Rival 6 is like
hmm,
one of those spots where it's like gets real iffy real fast, but you don't
yeah,
actually know if you need a rare candy before Rival 6 before it's too late.
yeah.
In a zero reset run, it's just like why take the chance? It's not like nobody in the entire Elite Four was threatening. The only one that was like I think he even landed a hit on me was Agatha.
Agatha, yeah. Agatha can
And
use something.
like the only move that would be an improvement for Agatha would probably be Rock Slide, and
No, no
I
way.
unless it one shots, I don't think it would matter,
No.
and I don't think it will. It's not like it's Earthquake.
No, if we were the other Meloetta, the physical one, yeah, probably, but this one, no. The physical Meloetta could probably do it, but this one doesn't.
Yeah,
It's
there just
fine.
aren't any other physical moves. There's submission, but that's not
Yeah.
going to hit a ghost.
We don't have
Oh,
nothing.
Twin Needle is physical.
Yeah, but
Not stab, but it's too low power. It probably still will not one shot a
no,
ghost.
it's 50 base power to them, so no, it won't.
Drill Peck could do it, but I don't think that's gonna work either.
If it was like a drill peg slash combination, like you always get a critical hit, maybe, but I believe no. No, I think going special is the way for this Pokemon because the difference in stats is just that high. Like you only
Yeah.
keep that for something, but ideally you just go
Oh, and the other
special.
change I was gonna do, at some point, I kept Sing for no reason. I'll keep Drill Peck instead of Sing until
I
that until
I
I get Ice Beam, I think.
I did use Sing, and that's how I got the no damage Misty because I just used one Sing and then she died.
Oh yeah, it wasn't even
Yeah,
a little close. I beat her with Swift, no problem.
yeah. I think it's fine. Probably Bubble Beam doesn't do much damage, I guess, because you have
All
good.
right,
Okay, whenever you want.
ready.
3, 2, 1, go. I had to change. Hey, Dark. Hello. How you doing? You just came in the second round. We're playing as La Juani. Meloetta. I don't want to give
Hey,
it.
look, I picked up my Pokemon first try this time.
Not the Squirtle. Not the
Yeah,
Squirtle.
I know. I looked at the Squirtle last time.
The first round was pretty good. 31, 37. I think I put it on the chat. This Pokemon is pretty good because it basically gets like the two best types in Gen 1. And the stats are good. It's just a shame that the Brock split is a bit slow because you need to get Confusion at level 11, but... And now this is the part where we restart if the rival kicks us.
Oh,
Yes.
I can't remember what Pokemon it was. I did recently. I watched Scott do a red video on it, and I forget what Pokemon it was, but it learned a special move at level like 18 or something. And for some odd reason, Scott's like, I think I can do Brock at I can do Brock at 16 instead of just training 18. And unfortunately, he set the bar at 16. It really pissed me off. It's like, well, I could just train to 18, but no, Scott's like, I can win at
I
16. So
can
now
win at a
it
much lower.
forced me to do 16.
I won. But you are not supposed to buy Pokeballs in Viridian. Yes, yes, I am. Yes, I am. I will always buy them there. I know it's not ideal, but I... Oh, I'm not. I'm not supposed to put... Yeah, in Generation 2 they would probably do it, but I don't know if it would work. Like they are saying in my chat, like it would be nice if we could make the form change of Meloetta, because the thing is the move changed her in the middle of the battle. You don't change it outside the battle, you change it in the middle of the battle. But I don't know if we could even implement that in a
No,
back
no.
four.
Steve tried to do like wishy-washy,
Yeah,
and
or
like he just had to have full stat wishy-washy.
yeah.
There was no way.
It's probably too hard. I was imagining maybe something in Generation 3, maybe like you can do Kecleon changing type, something like that. I don't know if it would work. It would be like the closest thing to that. And that was another mistake that I... But I'm gonna be crazy and try anyway.
Oh my god, you're doing
Yeah.
interesting.
No,
So I guess you
this
just decided that doing Geodude's probably
this
with
isn't no,
Swift is
don't worry.
faster.
This is not gonna end well for me. Geodude crit me 3 times. That's so stupid. How the fuck did he crit me 3 times? That's so weird. It shouldn't have happened. Yeah, now it went. That was... I think it's actually a much worse proc split than before, because this time I kind of died.
Did you black out?
Yeah, but I didn't kill the Geodude, so it was pretty much the same as a reset.
I know, but I'm saying, did you black out? Because I see your thing
Yeah.
still says 0 resets.
Yeah. Oh, I will add it. I will add it. Okay, I will add it. I think I need to do this. Okay. I will add it. I'm not. Ah, I was not supposed to.
That's right. I had some move flailing to do.
Why didn't I use confusion on the Geodudes? Because I didn't have confusion. I learned it after killing the Geodude.
He decided that like four Metapods wasn't good for him.
Good for me. But the Metapod. I don't know how much it would have taken. Yeah, probably it's not that faster, honestly. Probably it's better to just train, I think. To get
Did you know you can't teach Bide in the middle of battle?
Why not?
I don't know.
Supposed to do that. We need to learn things in the middle of the battle. So many encounters. Why none of them is a Paras? Why does the game hate
Yeah,
me?
yeah, you would think, but unfortunately,
What's God's plan
the
here?
Paris, they have the mind of their own.
What's God's plan here to not give me any Paras? Like 20 Subats, but no Paras.
Scott has spoiled everyone. You have to get
Yeah.
used to it. This is Pokemon. This is raw,
Oh god.
unedited Pokemon.
And I got. Oh god. Am I gonna die here? Okay, no, but I should have died.
You decided to do Eradicate, guy. You're
No, I
nuts.
didn't decide it. I accidentally fought him. Decide. He says decide. Yeah, I super decided. And I don't have potions, so I can easily die here.
Oh man, interesting. If only you picked up like 3 of them, like I do.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I think I
You don't even
actually.
pick up the potion in front of level 9 Weedle guy.
Oh,
You're
okay.
nuts.
Okay, thank God I didn't die. The funny thing is now actually Sandu can kill me, I think. But probably won't one shot me.
I still don't have a Paris.
Neither I got one. I have to catch it. I need to catch the which of course will not appear. 30% is a fat lie. I know 30% is a lie. Oh no, there he is. 50%.
Well,
No, the 50% didn't work. And I got a critical hit and kill it. You kidding me?
these things happen, you know?
No.
You know, sometimes you just don't beat your first time. These things happen.
These things happen. Funny thing is, I leveled up, learned sing, and put it to sleep to make sure. this time you stayed in the wall. Like, well, at least it's. I think it
Sing
costs.
only adds like 10%.
It doubles it or something. Like that's 20 or something. I think.
No, that's the thing. So I have it coded on our overlay, and our overlay is very accurate. It only adds like 10%.
10%. Well, it's fine.
I know. There was this rumor going around that it added like 30, like a flat 30.
Like double or something. Yeah.
It's blasphemy, apparently.
At least I was able to do that. And funnily enough, I was in red bar, so I guess I lost the last amount of time I could in the encounters. Because of the
What's
red
the
bar.
cat form?
At cat form.
Shadow Stitch says, so you're gonna do the pirouette form
Yeah.
after this. No.
The pirouette form is the physical one. This is the area form. Yeah. Like she changes in the middle of the battle and she becomes a physical attacker. The speed becomes 130, I believe. The 128. And the physical attacks become 128 as well. She basically becomes a normal fighting type. But the problem is the signature move that changes her form is special. So, and you always, no matter what you do, you will always start in this form. So
it's always funny whenever I hear you guys like, yes, this move does something. It's like, man, like what was it, that Primeape? That one, a Primeape,
Yeah,
you're like, hey, use this
Fist.
move a bunch of times and it evolves. I'm like, what?
Yeah, the Rage Fist.
Pokemon nuts.
The Rage Fist.
Pokemon be crazy, man.
Like Farfetch actually evolves when he gets 3 critical hits in the same fight. You need to get 3 critical hits in the same fight. It's kind of funny because that means you can never evolve with wild Pokemon. It needs to be in a battle with a trainer. It's just so funny. And obviously the easy way is to use focus energy.
Now that you point that out, so there were. Have you ever played any of the Lord of the Rings games?
A few of them.
You ever played Lord of the Rings: The Third Age?
Yeah, that one. That is basically Final Fantasy X. Yeah.
There's a mechanic in Lord of the Rings: The Third Age where you unlock moves by using other moves a whole bunch of times. So what I would do is I would specifically by the time you get to like 3/4 of the way into the game, there are enemies that can heal themselves.
Yeah.
So once you get about that far into the game, you basically knock out or like you change all of your weapons to make them the most garbage weapons, like the beginning of the game weapons.
Yeah.
And then you just keep using stuff like leadership abilities that give yourself BP.
Yeah, you can
and
do
you
it
give
forever.
yourself leadership abilities that give yourself HP, and then you just keep on using your weapons that do absolutely no damage. and then you in like one battle, you could do like 300 attacks.
Yeah.
And you know, that's how I like to believe this Farfetch thing. That's how you evolve it.
Like I used to do that just next to a save point because if I remember correctly, they heal you entirely. So I used to do that there, just like to
Right,
grind.
right.
Yeah, I remember that game because it was played the same as Final Fantasy X, which is my favorite game ever. And it was like, oh yeah, this is the good shit. Love this game.
It's one of my favorites. It's one of it's the only reason I ever download a PS2 emulator.
Hmm. I got actually the GameCube version, but it's pretty much the same. Just it's 2 discs instead of one. But yeah, it's a pretty good game.
Mm.
It's kind of sad that they couldn't do anything else because like by contract, I think they could only use footage from the movies and stuff that happened in the movies. They couldn't add anything else. But it was still pretty fun, I think.
Yeah, the main characters of the actual movies, they only show up in like the main parts of the game, like Helm's Deep and whatnot.
Because they could only use the movie sections of that. But they added some stuff. I really think that game was put a lot of care and love into it, honestly.
I love that game. It's one of my favorite games. It's my favorite taking turns game.
Yeah, turn-based system.
I know that's probably blasphemy to somebody who plays Final Fantasy because like there's a whole bunch of taking turns games and
yeah, but all taste. I think all tastes should be valid, but even if it's just good games, you don't need to like the most famous game. Like,
the only Final Fantasy game that I have ever played is Final Fantasy Tactics for Game Boy.
It's a good one.
It was a good one. I liked it.
It was a good one. I got the Tactics Advance.
Oh my god, I just lost to Rival 3 without saving, so I'm gonna have to black out all the way to Cerulean.
Ooh, that's
I got confused and hit myself a few times. It was very embarrassing.
I was a bit afraid because it got sand attack and it was like, okay, I'm gonna have to use Swift now just in case because I'm scared. But it was fun.
Yeah, I should have used Swift, but unfortunately I kept on going with Body Slam, and Body Slam was acting like it wanted to like it was like how should I put it? Body Slam was trying to be Mega Punch.
I really don't wanna. I think I will check every backport I ask and make sure we never need Mega Punch.
Oh, and just to make things better, my rematch against Rival 3, I got a Gen 1 miss.
Oh god.
On the Raticate.
But sometimes the game really just hates us or something. Like I recall in the stupid mirror race, like the only time I didn't want a crit was in Loreley's fight because that was the Swords Dance fight, and they somehow always happen there. Like the crits always happen in that fight. I don't know how. Never in the rest of the game, but only there. And it's like, dude,
that would normally be a good thing if you were playing Ditto.
It's like, this is the only fight in the game where I don't want critical hits. Every other fight is fine, even in Courage, but this is the only fight I don't want any critical hits, and they just kept popping up. So mad. Like, I don't want a critical hit. Like, if I knew I was just gonna get critical hits all the time, I would just skip Swords Dance and go full special or something. This is probably gonna be faster. Like in Atas, I don't know. I don't remember what I did last time. Here that felt bad. Always cut this tree, I don't.
Did you know Sandshrew doesn't learn Thunderbolt?
But he's a ground type. He's probably good at taking those. Like I don't know how you guys do it, but that thing with the bike, like stepping in front of the girl and dodge her, the 5 lady, the 5 Pokemon lady. I don't know how you guys do it. I would never do that. That seems like blasphemy. I don't know.
I think it requires the same level of precision as doing the rare candy in the Victory Road boulder.
I'm gonna call you guys all crazy for doing that and be on my way. Like I don't really know how you guys can do that. I don't think I will ever do it, honestly.
But then, what do you do when you cut the tree? Like, don't you have to go through the grass?
Hey, I can dodge the grass by going in one direction. Like going on the bottom. At the bottom, there's no grass. Just need to do that.
Oh.
Just need. Like the main problem is that you might not do it fast enough and get the grass, but ideally you're fine.
Why did I just use drill peck on the status condition junior trainer? My overlay said it had more power, but
It was
my
more
it
effective.
didn't. M- my brain and my common sense just don't overlap sometimes because obviously my
Overlap.
special stat is way higher.
It's more super
I
effective.
love I love how Graveler looks like it wants to suck your blood.
Looks demonic in this game, honestly. I don't know why, but it looks demonic. The golem one ain't much better. He's ready to party. But yeah, I'm gonna be buying the repels now, and it's probably that. I think I bought them twice. Yeah, it has to be that one now that I think about it, because I always buy 10 and then I bought 6 when I didn't realize that. Oh, I picked the HP up, like my lucky charm. HP up. That is
Don't make fun of
absolutely
that HP
useless.
up. I pick it up a lot.
It's always useless, or most times it's useless, but to me it's like a lucky charm. Like I usually try to pick it up when I can. A lucky charm. It will save me when I survive with 2 HP against something else. Which edition has Golem with the kawaii eyes? What? There's a version with Golem with kawaii eyes? That's the first time I heard of that. Golem must not be kawaii. We cannot let any rock type to be kawaii. I think there isn't a single rock type Pokemon that you would say it's cute. I don't think there is any. I guess carving. Oh, the
I think a
Ansi.
lot of people would disagree.
The Ansi is definitely cute. Yeah, the Ansi is fine. Yeah, yeah. I just pointed out one. The Ansi is cute, and carving, I guess, it would also be considered cute. But those are fairy types. That's kind of cheating. Rock fairy. Fairy is always supposed to be cute. I guess that's like cheat.
What about Porygon?
Oregon. It's not a rock type. Minion is
What are you
not.
talking about?
Oh,
I'm pretty sure I can turn Porygon into a rock type whenever
I
I
can
want.
change him. Amaura, I guess Amaura could be cute too. Yeah, I guess so. Aurora's is not that cute. It's just the Aurora Borealis is beautiful. But Amaura does have that cute kawaii eye face and everything, like a mascot. Like a plushy, super marketable Pokemon, so I guess it probably counts. Minion is cute when it's broken, I guess. When you break the shell. It's not. I don't think it's cute itself. He looks like it's high. Like the eyes look like he's high or something. But yeah, I guess it's definitely on the cute side. Oh god, eating in that sense, but I don't know. They must
It
never
was
know.
crazy when I'm at this point in the game. I'm like, I'm apparently 2/3 done with the game, and it's like I feel like I'm only halfway done.
Halfway.
I'm at Pokemon Tower, and like this is like, oh man, apparently there's only 11 or like there's only 13 minutes left.
Left.
I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like there's 13 minutes left. It feels like there's a lot more time left.
Oh god, I am picking the accidental trainers that I was not supposed to fight. I was not supposed to fight you. You will provide me experience.
Much needed experience.
You will obey me. Hey, imagine if this level up actually makes some.
I
Probably
like how we
won't.
both have one reset, and we're both fairly confident we're not going to beat our first runs.
No, I don't think I will beat the first one at all.
I think this
Honestly.
next run, I mean, this second run just feels like it's incredibly casual.
Yeah. Like I think the first one was much better. Like RNG, I fought people I was not supposed to fight. And I will probably still fight more people because I don't know, I'm afraid of RNG or something. But you need to use the bike. Supposed to. I wish the bug did not exist in this game.
You know, I think Scott would love to agree with you.
Like the bug doesn't exist, we don't need to suffer because of the stupid bug or something. I don't know.
Does the bike exist to Scott in any other generation other than one?
In Gen 2, I think he started using it though, but in Gen 3, we only
Well,
use
he
it.
uses it. He
Yes.
uses it in the races because he doesn't want to lose.
Yeah, but no, usually I don't think you want. I don't think it's that good, you know. But in Gen 3, we only use the one that actually lets us skip because it's the bike that lets you jump, so you use it once. I literally only use it once in the entire run, and it's just to skip one thing or to get one candy, which you also. I won't be using it for anything else. And yes, this music is from Ocarina of Time. Oh god, I have to do that, and I don't think I should do that. But last time this fight almost killed me, I will have to do. Now this time it's not gonna kill. I even heal for that.
I almost feel like I exclusively pick up the Forest Store just because Drowsy and Hypno have poison gas.
Yeah, which is what happened to me. I did not wanna, but they forced me. Imagine then explosion critical hit or something. I always wanna believe in the worst case scenario. Which is funny because like people call me like the lucky trainer or something, and then I am like, yeah, this is super crazy. I'm not gonna do it.
Hey, I had a damageless Koga. I got two 10% confusions.
Confusions.
Two 10% confusions. And I think he hit himself both times.
Oh god, that's lucky. I don't want to learn try attack. Funny thing is, I was actually looking for a track, but I was not able to find it. Dark, so I just put this one. The first one was an Octopath music. It's fine though. This I put this one actually because Smooth Mac Group. I don't know if you know who that person is. Is the person that basically does a cappella covers of video game music. Like he just came back from his break and put this and made this track. So it really reminded. And I didn't want to play his version obviously because it's his version and everything, and it's not that long either. I didn't know if people would like it, but I really like what he does. It's really amazing. It's super amazing. How he's able to do that is just amazing. I love it. I love his work. I can't wait to see more. What he cooks next.
Oh, what a big brain move by Rival 5. His Alakazam used Disable. Unfortunately, that's where his big braining ended because he forgot to heal, and unfortunately, that forgetting to heal cost him his Alakazam. But if he had healed, that would have been very problematic for me to have a disabled body slam and not being able to knock it out with another move.
No way. In Gen 3, they gave him Future Sight, which is even worse than Sidewave, honestly. Like, why do you even have that move? No.
I don't think anybody has ever had good words for Psywave. See, here's the thing. Even in the run where I'm actually happy to have Psywave, aka Latios and Latias, I still don't like it.
No, I
think
like
it's
it.
still garbage. Even in a run where it's like, oh, well, it's better than Tackle. It's like, is it better than Tackle? It's got 10 PP.
I don't know really if it's better
if
than
it had
Tackle,
25
honestly.
PP, I think I'd be singing a different tune.
If at least got good accuracy or something. When did Future Sight get 120 per hour? I don't know when it did. I think it was like Generation 6 or something. But it's like it did typeless damage, so it was like horrible. When it was introduced, it was horrible move. The only funny thing you could do in competitive, it's like it can actually destroy Blizzy or Skarmory in a way, depending on which Pokemon you're using. But it was not with Future Sight, it was with Doom Design. Because Gen 3 is coded like Gen 1 for that move, actually. Just fun. But I don't know. This Pokemon deserves better. It's a shame this Pokemon is so bad in competitive as well. But well, power
Game,
creep.
game dev, I'd love to comment on your comment, but unfortunately, I'm in a part of the run where there's not a lot of battling and there's a lot of moving, which moving requires a lot of paying attention, and paying attention
Hmm.
is unfortunately not my strong suit. So I got to really, really pay attention.
Oh no.
I'll
Kidding.
probably be able to read your comment when I get to like Blaine. And quite frankly, I almost lost to Blaine last time, so maybe that's not a smart idea either.
I mean, at worst, there's nothing you can do. You just need to spam Psychic and hope for the best. So maybe you can read while just spamming Psychic. If you die, you die. It's not like you can heal or something. You just click the damage button and hope for the best. Oh god. Why do I feel that this is gonna screw me just like it did? I don't know why.
10-minute run. Yeah, right. I don't. You couldn't possibly do anything in 10 minutes in this game.
10-minute run. What? Glitch into the credits or something? Oh, that's hilarious. I didn't think that would happen. That was so funny. Like, the Pokemon actually survived with 2 HP from Ice Beam, but I froze it. Couldn't do anything anyway.
Wow, body slam crit. So I'll never even know if body slam or the proteins was the right idea or not.
If they help it or not. I told you, you never know if they help or not. There's no way of knowing. We just need to pray it does help.
Well, I got a crit, so I'll never know.
But we shall never know. We just hope it does help. I don't know.
I love how the Machokes have like one tooth, but like 4 times. It somehow makes it look so creepy.
I think they look more as silly, but yeah, it's still creepy. Classic Japanese stuff. Typical ugly buster bite. Oh, I'm not supposed to use dig here. We don't want that.
How dare Doug Trio be faster than me and use dig?
No, the time waster. I'm not gonna. I will just spray at this level on everything. And if not, I don't know. I will blame some. Probably Speed because he's not here. I just blame him and he can defend him.
Yeah, you blame speed for the overlay not working. That's all.
Exactly. It's your fault that I messed up.
He didn't send us the cross
Yeah,
gen
the
data.
cross gen
So
thing.
now the overlay doesn't correctly tell us something.
It doesn't tell me what I need to do.
I was about to say stab, but unfortunately it looks like stab's working. So
No, it seems to be working definitely. I think everything is coded fine. It's just that we don't have that. Tengo la imperiosa necesidad de la usted. Dangerous G. Always. Oh wow, I'm getting now the lag of my life in this. All critical hit. The Mudkip emote is just so good. I'm so proud of that one. Actually, I think this is the same as it was before.
the weakness and resistance usually does work. Again, the cross-gen data was not sent to us today.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine because the only thing that should be showing them up is that we resist psychic and that we're weak to bug, which nobody uses anyway. So it doesn't matter. But it's just funny. And we only have those. This is gonna be the same as before, right? I'm gonna be at like 100. Yeah, I'm gonna be at 100 experience. Yeah, something like that. I knew it was gonna happen. I just happened. So the extra training I did and everything was for nothing. Because this is gonna be the same, but just with a worse time, I think. Or maybe not, I guess. No, I think not, maybe because I'm getting critical hits now. Like crazy. Oh god, I'm gonna be making a better time. This was not, but I'm gonna be making a better time. Even though this does not make any sense. But yeah. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, 31-19. I guess the Sanrio difference.
The code right now is pretty like everything that I wanted to do has been implemented already.
Yeah, totally. The difference between this run and the previous one is that I got that reset on Brock, but I guess I found the Sandrew earlier, so I kind of compensated the time. Because the Sandrew took more time in the other one. It's just funny. That thing ended up making this run 20 seconds faster than the previous one, which should not have happened.
I don't remember what time I got on the first one, but it looks like I'm gonna have a very similar time.
I think ironically, if I went like the Celospawn way, because I got a lot of 2 elixirs without using and super potions that I bought and I didn't use. Like if I went the Celospawn way, I probably could have saved more time by not healing in centers. But when it's a Pokemon I'm not familiar with, like I haven't done multiple runs with, I usually don't do. I think it's like too risky. But still, 31 or 32, I think it's fine. It's just like the top 10 you guys have is like filled with intense OP Pokemon. And the Brock split not being perfect probably always means that unless the Pokemon we
Executor,
pick,
stop
yeah.
slowing me down.
Like unless the Pokemon we pick is super good in Brock as well, it's just
No, Fire Spin and Barrage really slowed me down. 3306. I think this might have been like within 10 seconds of my first run. I honestly can't remember.
it was still
Might have to
faster
go
as well.
back.
It was faster then.
I'll know by my game time to see what I got. 211. Okay, so my game time was within 1 minute of the last run, so like it must be so close that I'm not even gonna be able to tell a difference. I like when things are consistent like that though.
Yeah, because this Pokemon doesn't really have any threat. Like it beats
I mean, to be fair, I did
fine.
get one reset, so you know,
I mean, yeah,
that.
but that was bad RNG. That can happen to anything. It's not because the
I
Pokemon
beat
struggles.
the first run by 7 seconds.
7 seconds is pretty much the same. I mean, actually, it was a better run considering you got that reset then, because that blackout took time.
Yeah, but that means I have to go with the 7-second
Yeah.
improvement. 3306. Oh, you know what? Actually, I did not go up even a single place on the leaderboard. I went from 1 second below Celebi to 1 second below. I don't remember what that Pokemon's called, but it's the firefighting starter with the fire belt.
Incineroar. Yeah, because with Incineroar, I think
I have no idea to spell that.
we had amnesia or something. I think with Incineroar. I think we got something like that. No, that was with the Skeleturge. I don't know what we had with Incineroar. I think we had something like it was funny. We had a move that it was not supposed to have. Maybe it got amnesia via move via.
Got level 56. One reset.
Again.
Okay.
The next could be worse than this because this one was pretty good. I guess it was. The one after this one is the one that I think you guys are gonna like a lot. But I have an order to a list. That must be.
Okay. I got 18th place on the leaderboard the first run and the second run, so that's pretty good. I'll take that.
Good Pokemon. I think that there is little that can be improved other than overworking and stuff, because I don't think there is any battle that requires anything. Like, you just brute force everything. There's no setup. There's no deciding which
I think they're
team leader we
I
do
think the
first or
improvements in
something.
this run are cutting candies. That's probably it. I don't know how many candies to cut, but just to cut candies, because
I even got the boulder candy in this one.
there are no hard battles, but that's also because I use all the candies at Rival 6, so I don't know if there's any hard battles Rival 6 or later.
No, because later, I mean, versus Lorly, you basically Thunderbolt, Psychic, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam. We really just have the perfect moveset for Gen 1.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I think Earthquake would be a slight improvement, but yeah.
But technically, I mean, okay, because it could make Agatha one shot.
No, Earthquake over Body Slam, I think would be a little bit more perfect.
Because it would make Agatha one shots the Gengars, which are not with Psychic unless you crit. Because technically, Body Slam does more damage than Earthquake because we got Stab, so it's 125. But it's because of the Agatha Ghost that they always gonna die in one Earthquake, while Psychic, unless we get a crit, they don't die. It's the only thing that we do to change this. I think it's fine. We really get everything.
All right. Thank you guys for joining in on today's stream. I appreciate it very much. I will see you guys again probably on Monday, where this time we will do Pokemon Coliseum or Pokemon Stadium randomizer. Anyways, have a nice night, guys, and I will see you on Monday.
I will do my usual pop in, pop out. Buena Meloetta. Buena alta. I like this Pokemon. I should have put this thing in the background, I think. No, not really. It just came to me in recommend. Like, okay, I will put this. This is what I call the Miguel song. Now, I really like this one. This was supposed to be Juani. No, I will be leaving now because I have something on Discord to do. This was supposed to be the Juani, like marvelous character from Metaphor. The next week is gonna, well, the next week, whenever I have the next one of this, is gonna be Yufa from Metaphor. So you guys can try to guess which Pokemon would that be. It was supposed to be the Juani. Juani. But like, yeah, the next time will be Yufa, which is a summoner, so I had to think about a Pokemon that could fill that criteria. I think it's a nice decision in a way, and after that would be Basilio. And then I might go for more Metaphor characters, but it should be fun. Anyways, I'm still finishing Final Fantasy 16. After that, I don't know if I will either go more Pokemon runs or Sea of Stars DLC will come out. I don't know. There's also that Nintendo Switch 2 Direct coming up. So we shall know. Thank you very much for coming here. I will see you on my next stream, and hope you guys have a good night, good evening, good day, good morning, whatever your time zone is. See you soon. Thank you so much for coming. Tienes que clicarle a su nombre, Twinkie, y darle a susurrar, que es como mandar un mensaje privado. Básicamente. O sea, pincha encima de Mr. Dark y dale a susurrar, que tiene que salirte la opción ahí. Eso es para mandar un viaje privado. Un mensaje privado, entiendo. Pero vamos. Si no por Twitter, si queréis os pongo en contacto yo o algo, ¿sabes? I don't know. Pero bueno, voy a ir cerrando, ¿vale? Thank you so much. See you soon.